Hi, friends. I'm so glad that you can all be here tonight to watch this marvelous show featuring me. Now, if you don't mind, please cut my music, because I've got some explaining to do, apparently, to the people out there who don't quite understand or have followed what has happened to me in my life the past few months. So apparently what happened was that I somehow, some way, ended up having a crush on Celestia. Look, I'll stand here in the middle of this ring in front of all you people watching live and in front of all the people here live in the building and admit, yes, apparently my heart and my soul belongs to Celestia. And it seems as though she does not quite understand that it's supposed to work both ways. It's not a one-way street, you know. When two people fall in love with one another, it's supposed to be reciprocated from both parties. It's supposed to work back and forth. Unfortunately, Celestia seems to want to keep on fighting it and fight the urge and the temptation to be with someone as strong and handsome and powerful as myself. But that's okay. I have also heard through my life that women tend to especially Latina women, tend to like to try to play things the hard way. They want to try to play like they don't care. They want to try to act like they're hard to get. And that's okay, because I have been prepared for that. So whether it was me beating some sense into Celestia to make her understand how much I love her and how much I obsess for her, or whether it's to send her into my not ambulance, which is in fact my white van with the free candies of spray painted on the outside, which apparently the commentators of CPW caught on to during our ambulance match a few months ago. Somehow she was able to escape, but in the midst of this, I was able to bring her back. And therefore, ever since that moment happened, we were able to have and provide for each other a very strong and emotional relationship with one another. And that's who you've been seeing me tag teaming with and being partners and with ever since. Now, while our relationship has not been the smoothest, whose relationship truly is, to be honest, it's not always rainbows and sunshines when it's two people that have come together who understand that they have grown fond of one another and have strong bearings and love for one another. It's not always smooth sailings, and that's the situation that we're with right now. But apparently there's some people out there in the CPW Universe and on Twitch and watching live each Tuesday that somehow disagree with my lifestyle. And for that, I say, what business is it of yours if me and Celestia have grown to admit our love for one another? I keep hearing these people being disgusted and being freaked out of their mind about some kind of doll that they have been seeing, and I just don't understand what they're talking about. How could they possibly treat Celestia this way and talk about her as a doll, as if she's some kind of ugly creature? I mean, I'm the most beautiful and most handsome man on the entire CPW roster. Just take a look at me. And now people want to disregard and disrespect the love of my life, Celestia, ever since that we've grown to admit our love for one another. I feel like this is a travesty to our lifestyles. This is 2025, where people are supposed to be comfortable with what they want to do and how they want to live their lives. And yet there's people that are critiquing the way things have been going the past several months with me here at CPW. Look, I may not be the most understandable and most likable person in the locker room due to my previous track record with the Dead Zone and the things and the actions I've done. But I would like to think that maybe Tad Peters has turned a new leaf in this newfound chapter of my life, full of love and giving to my better half, Celestia. I know it started off on a rocky start, and I know people kind of got sideways with me because I stole some of her clothes, and I've been wearing them ever since. But that was just my way of sharing and expressing my love for the true love of my life. And I just wanted everyone to know that every time I come out here, that she is the one for me, and she is my soulmate. And now that we are together, and we've been teaming since, it has been the most amazing part of my life, and I'm glad that I could share each of these moments alongside Celestia ever since. Now, for whatever reason, Maggie Moore has decided to butt into this situation because I guess she feels like she's friends with Celestia through some kind of Latina women's girl power connection. But I have to break it to you, Maggie Moore. Instead of putting your nose into our spousal business, maybe you should focus on your man instead. And maybe you should be focusing on bettering your relationship with your man instead of butting your head into our business. Maybe you, Maggie Moore, instead of trying to get in the middle of me and Celestia and what we have going on, you should turn your attention over to Nathan Moore. That's what I say. So maybe you should clean out your own skeletons in your closet before you start judging on other people's. How do you feel about that? So with that being said, apparently we are going to be set up against Maggie Moore and some other woman next Tuesday. Me and Celestia will be teaming up once again. And our power of love is going to be so triumphant. It's going to be the greatest thing that you've ever seen in the history of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. When me and Celestia defeat Maggie Moore and this other lady who is teaming with her next Tuesday on the pay-per-view, it's going to be magnificent. Because then we'll have truly triumphed over Maggie Moore's persistence and her, what shall we say, insistence on trying to stick her nose in our personal relationship and our business. And then me and Celestia, together as a tag team, as true loves of CPW, the true power couple of CPW, can turn our attention and our focus on perhaps the World Tag Team titles. You know, the tag team titles that I used to hold with my good friend Ashterial of the Dead Zone, who's got her own things that she's attending to right now. But that's okay. Currently she's the women's champion. And while she's busy with that, I, with the love of my life, Celestia, will then turn our attentions to the World Tag Team titles. I believe that would be the next best step. So whoever it is ends up being the tag team champions. Whether it be Nathan Moore and Rogue, or whether it be the Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan, or whoever it is, it doesn't matter, because I'm going to get those World Tag Team title belts back, and with my soulmate teaming with me from here on out, it will be marvelous, and we cannot be stopped. But first, of course, we have to get through this match next Tuesday. I don't understand why people keep calling this other lady that's teaming with Maggie Moore next Tuesday as Celestia. She doesn't look like Celestia at all. The real Celestia is teaming with me, and we will defeat them next Tuesday. You'll see. And then we will be the next tag team champions. Mark my words. And if you don't stop pestering us and badgering me about my relationship with my dear Celestia, I'm gonna come for you too. Now hit my music before I get mad. I was in such a great mood tonight.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of CPW. Hope everyone's having a good one on this Tuesday night. We are ready to start things off, and it sounds like Roxas is about to make his way to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in
I guess add to the notes, we need to add an actual boo and an actual cheer sound effects. That would work for CPW.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Add cheer, boo, and a bell ring. Add it to the notes. And it looks like CS is going to be joining Roxas here in our opening contest tonight. What the heck did we just hear from Tad Peters? Is he absolutely delusional? Never mind. He's going to hear me and he's going to come back out here and attack me. I better just keep my comments to myself. But I know what we're all thinking. This guy is absolutely delusional and insane. What does he mean he's been teaming with Celestia? Celestia is the exact opposite. She's been trying to whoop his ass these past several months. What the hell is he talking about?
And his opponent, accompanied by A.J. Jacobs, representing the Awesome Ones from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 130 pounds, Punk E.
All right, looks like Puppy and... Is it going to be Roxas taking on Puppy tonight in one-on-one exhibition action here tonight? All right, to kick us off, our first match of the night. Here we go. We've got Roxas with CS at ringside as they prepare for their 4-on-4 War Games match next Tuesday against Spike Ryan, Burnsy, and 2 people to add to his team. And really, right now, Puppy and AJ Jacobs don't really have anything going on next Tuesday. Hopefully, they can somehow find a way to get into a match of some kind, maybe a tag team match or something to climb up through the tag team ranks. But for tonight, we've just got ourselves a normal exhibition style match here to test the mettle of both of these guys moving forwards. I'm sure Roxas is happy to get a tester match before the huge match next Tuesday on pay-per-view inside the giant cage. This will get him this will get his applications all updated to the most recent BIOS settings. And it's always good to see CS at ringside as well, taking time away from his daily assassination target wherever it is in the world to be here tonight at CPW. And of course, Puppy will never go too far without AJ Jacobs and vice versa. They have become pretty good, close allies and friends here on the CPW roster. But this is our first match as we get some train wrestling to start us off tonight. And apparently we're going to have a lot of stuff going down in regards to our pay-per-view next Tuesday, which will be live right here on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. We are streaming live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, all 3 platforms right now. And we will be jumping right into Silent Hill F as soon as our wrestling program has finished tonight. So that should be fun. But so far, I would have expected a little bit more high flying and flipping and flopping all over the ring, but so far it has been a pretty stuck to the ground match between these two. Between Puppy and Roxas, they both like flying through the air and doing airborne and aerial maneuvers. But right now it's just been a normal grounded match at this rate. As we take the fight to the outside, we see respected partners still standing by at ringside, watching on. AJ Jacobs and CS, part of the Coke entourage. We're up to a 7 count, and Roxas is going to throw Puppy back into the ring so the match can continue. There's a DDT from Roxas, taking Puppy down. Oh, running, kneeling DDT, and we get a camera cut here as Puppy throws Roxas into the corner. And oh my God, our referee has just been, what is this? CS bringing a chair into the ring to Roxas. Wait, what is this? Wait. Oh my God. The referee is down, and CS threw a chair into the ring to Roxas, but Roxas dropped it. He could have eased. Oh my God! Inside out shovel face buster from Roxas, and the referee is down. Look at Roxas just stomping away at Puppy while the ref's down, and it's almost like Roxas just utilized cheat codes here tonight with the help of CS, but the plan might be backfired. I don't know. There's a roll up, but the referee is out. He can't call any of these. 1, 2, 3. Roxas could have won right there, but the ref is down. I'm just shocked he hasn't utilized the chair that was brought into the ring from help at ringside. As Puppy backs up into the corner. Wow, a new, kind of a weird outlook of CPW right now between CS and Roxas. Trying to cheat behind the referee's back. Oh, powerbomb lung blower taking Puppy down to the mat. And Roxas trying to do as much as he can here while the ref's down and out on the mat. But Puppy's actually fighting back, showing that he will never give up. And he hits a sit-out powerbomb of his own, which stuns Roxas. And I'm wondering if that steel chair is going to be put to use here. That was thrown into the ring by CS. Here's Puppy stuffing Roxas, and he's going to go for the front pile driver, giving the fans a little hand symbol there. The ref is still down, by the way. And the plan almost backfired on Roxas here. Oh, it looks like Roxas is going to go to the top rope. What is he going to go for here? Oh, he's going to go for the limit break, walking the tightrope, and hits the elbow drop on Puppy, who's down. The referee is still out of it. And Roxas, uh-oh, here comes the slappers. Slappy, slappy from the Rocks. Man, the ref is absolutely out. And I think, well, I thought AJ Jacobs was going to try to check on his friend, but look at Roxas again, showboating to the crowd here tonight. Once again, walking the ropes. And wow, Puppy is just taking some damage here after the ref bump we saw in the middle of this matchup. And Puppy trying to roll through and again go for the cover, but again, the ref is dead right now. So there will not be any pinfalls until he gets back up. I'm surprised AJ, oh my God, a stiff kick to the side of the head. And I think, are we seeing the referee slowly, I don't know if the referee's slowly coming to or what. Oh yeah, the referee's back up. And Puppy again outsmarts Roxas with the same move again and rolls him up. But Roxas rolls him back over. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, and Roxas just did it with the help of CS. They have basically cheated a win out of Puppy here tonight, right in front of AJ Jacobs. I can't believe it. What? Wait, what is... Roxas is telling CS to get another chair. Wait, what? Wait, no. No, what the hell? Roxas was about to attack the referee. No, don't do it. Roxas. No, no. Oh my God. The match is over. The match is over. Roxas, what are you doing? Wait, CS. Wait. CS wants a shot? Oh my God. What are these? What is wrong with these guys? No! CS and Roxas, who never agree on absolutely anything in their entire lives, have just attacked Puppy in the ring, and I don't know where AJ Jacobs went. But apparently this Team Coke entourage has taken it out on Puppy tonight before their match next Tuesday against Spike Ryan inside War Games. And I have a feeling Mr. Coke is behind this change of attitude of Roxas and CS tonight. Why would they do that to little innocent Puppy? What the hell, man? What the hell?
You just made the list! What are you selling?
All right. Oh, my God. We are getting right into this. Oh, my God. Ashterial and Spinny. I don't think there needs to be any explanation about what these two have been going through here at CPW. Wow, we don't even get entrances or anything. Spinny was already out here, and Ashterial just bum rushed the ring. Holy crap, we didn't get any kind of formal entrance on this. I think we're way beyond that when it comes to these two. And here we go, Ashterial versus Spinny in our second match of the night. And they are set up for a 1 hour long Iron Man Hell in the Cell match next Tuesday. Can you believe it? 1 hour. The match is going to be 1 whole hour. Ladies and gentlemen, 60 minutes, not 61 minutes, but 60 minutes, not 3 minutes, but 60 minutes for the CPW Women's Championship. Ashterial versus Spinny, the women's title hanging in the balance, and they will have to fight each other for a whole hour inside a Hell in the Cell cage match. And apparently they just can't get enough of each other here 7 days before that, as we are straight into our second match of the night against one another, skipping entrances and formalities and getting right into it, apparently. As we know, Ashterial, our current reigning CPW Women's Champion, and Spinny wants the title belt back. A very fierce and rough match we have going on here between these two. Or should I say rivalry, for that matter. And we have already started off hot and popping tonight on tonight's show. We've seen a new change of attitude for Roxas and CS, who is usually just the lingering NPC in the background. But one thing we know about Roxas and CS, they're all aligned with Mr. Coke. So I have a feeling that Mr. Coke's transgressions with Spike Ryan lately has transferred over to his allies and his cronies in the Coke Soda Squad. Before we get to that giant cage match next Tuesday. And maybe, just maybe, if I may foreshadow a little bit, maybe Puppy and AJ Jacobs might have at least something very slightly similar with Spike Ryan right now in terms of wanting to get some payback against the Coke Squad. Oh, nice move from Spinny, hitting the Dragon Suplex off the rebound on Ashterial and goes straight for the bridge and almost gets it early in the match. And our match will continue after a very, very near fall. Ashterial getting backed up into the ring ropes. Into the corner. And Spinny getting a little breather in here, but also the same for Ashterial. I never have quite understood this philosophy, because while you're also catching your breath, you're allowing the opponent to do the same. So I'm not really sure why, if this is a really good game plan or not, but nevertheless, Ashterial again going to do the same, allowing Spinny to slowly get to, well, okay. And then out of nowhere goes for the lateral press, not even hooking the leg up. The lack of respect there by Ashterial just to hit the lateral press on Spinny. Wow. Obviously there is a very much a grudge between these two to prove who is the better competitor here at CPW. There's not a whole lot of shenanigans and behind the back tactic. Oh my God, hold that thought. What is Ashterial doing here? Oh my God, is she gonna go for the riptide off the top rope? Oh my God, Ashterial, on Spinny, and she's going for the cover. There's the patented cover. Oh, she tried to go for the mommy cover on Spinny, trying to add insult to injury. I was just about to say there hasn't been a whole lot of behind the back backstabs or any kind of shenanigans between these two. It's mostly just been to see who the better competitor is in the women's division here at CPW. They just want to take each other to their limit rather than any kind of weird heelish tactics going on. And I can respect that in the terms of competitive nature here at CPW. I mean, the roster is stacked, the roster's loaded, and this is the very tippy top part of the women's division, so you would expect that, as Spinny just hits the Dragon Twist cutter on Ash, and these two are laying each other out with their special moves very quick here tonight in this appetizer match before the pay-per-view next Tuesday, where they will have to spend 1 whole hour. That's an hour real time, folks. That is 60 minutes real time, stream time. We will be seeing these two locked inside Hell in the Cell in an Iron Man match. Can you believe it? That is absolutely insane. As Spinny takes Ash to the top rope. What is she going to do here? Uh-oh. We may be getting a, oh, look at this. We haven't seen this move in a long time. Spinny trying to go for the top rope brainbuster. Wow. That's a move I have not seen Spinny go for in a long time. Wow, they're pulling out all the different maneuvers here. Oh my God, Ash is going to go for it again. She's going to go for it again. Look at this. Second time in the match, she really wants to win with this thing, and she goes once again with the mommy cover on Spinny. Is it enough, though? No. Once again, Spinny kicks out of the top rope riptide. Shades of Rhea Ripley there. Ashterial now telling Spinny to rise from her grave and just stomping away right now. Nice head scissor takedown by Spinny, utilizing her speed here. And a Norman Smiley body slam. Again, thanks to everyone for tuning in and being here tonight, this Tuesday for CPW Wrestling. I appreciate everyone hanging out and being here. We are in the middle of RoboCop Unfinished Business. We do have 4 levels left after last night's stream, but we are going to go straight into Silent Hill F. That was released early access yesterday, right after this presentation to CPW. So if you're going to be around and you want to see some scary horror gaming, you want to stick around after CPW is over, as we've got a double header tonight here at Croakitoad Tuesday night. As Spinny takes the turnbuckle pad off on the bottom right corner of the ring. And what? Oh, looked like she missed it, but then she got it. Nice move there. Whisper in the wind from Spinny, and then goes straight into the dragon suplex on Ash, hitting her with the 1-2 cover. And 1, 2, 3, she got it. Look at that. Spinny comes out of nowhere as the challenger for the women's title and beats Ashterial 7 days before the pay-per-view match. And she's got the momentum heading in to the match next Tuesday. 1 hour inside Hell in the Cell between these two. It's going to be insane. What's up, Jay Hair? What's up, RE Kitten? Amora Blade, how's it going? Sam Berries is back in the house again. If I missed you in chat, thanks everyone for being here. We got a big show set up tonight, very storyline heavy already. We are about to start our 3rd match of the night, and we've already had one Tad Lib where Tad Peters tried to explain what his relationship with Celestia is. He has admitted his love to Celestia, but something just does not add up in the love story between the two. His story does not add up to reality that we've seen, but I don't know. Very weird. All right, next match coming up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 200.
Well, it seems like now that the fans actually know who this is, their response is a little bit more receptive as compared to last Tuesday. Now that they know that Spike Ryan does not have the hat, does not have the mask, And he's got his back against the wall against the Coke squad. Seems like the fans are slowly starting to get behind him here.
And his opponent, representing the Awesome Ones from New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, AJ Jacobs.
All right, we saw AJ Jacobs in our opening contest come out here and cover for his friend Puppy as he fought Roxas in the first match. But now we have AJ Jacobs versus Spike Ryan and our third match. And maybe, Coke, if you add that to the notes, maybe we'll add that soundbite. Maybe we'll add that as a soundbite. So, yeah, we've been rocking and rolling so far. These two know each other slightly well as it pertains to the Young Lions title division. At one time, Spike Ryan was the champion. AJ Jacobs has been gunning for that title belt in his solo career, as has Puppy. So they fought each other on and off again, here and there through multi-man matches and whatnot. But here we go, one-on-one. As Spike Ryan himself getting set and prepared, teaming up with Burnsy and two other individuals to take on Mr. Coke, CS, Roxas, and the Repo Man next Tuesday on pay-per-view inside one of the two War Games matches. And actually, the Young Lions title will be on the line as well. If Spike Ryan can beat the Repo Man inside the cage match next Tuesday in the 4-on-4 cage match.
Repo Man.
Exactly. If he can actually pin or make the Repo Man tap out next Tuesday on pay-per-view, he will get his Young Lions title back. But he has to do it to the Repo Man, and it has to be him. In fact, I've heard that if anyone pins the Repo Man or makes the Repo Man tap out next Tuesday, they will be the new Young Lions champion. So it's almost like a title match inside a 4-on-4 War Games match with the Young Lions championship. How crazy is that? Only Eric Bischoff could think of something as crazy as that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hear Morsel in the background right now getting excited about the thought of that match. I completely agree. Maybe not to that extent, but pretty close.
Cheers, big ears.
Shoulder breaker from AJ Jacobs. And going straight into the cover, but early in the match. Let's see if AJ Jacobs relies on some of his high flying and his aerial ability. So far, he's been pretty grounded here. Another shoulder breaker. Scott Norton would be proud. And now AJ Jacobs up on the shoulders. Ooh, nice. Up. And just as I said it, AJ Jacobs is going to decide to go flying through the air here. Here he goes. Spiral tap onto Spike Ryan. Nails him right on the button. And now getting ready for a finisher to be locked in. Here he goes. Uh-oh, we could be seeing the vertebreaker here on Spike Ryan, and he nails it. Look at that. AJ Jacobs 1-2 punch on Spike Ryan, who is absolutely caught unaware here. And AJ Jacobs going for the win, but Spike Ryan powers out just in the nick of time. Right now, AJ Jacobs looking real good in this match. I think he was recharged and ready to go after what happened to Puppy in the first match. I think that got him a little bit flustered and ready to come out here and take his frustrations out on somebody. Unfortunately, it just happens to be Spike Ryan tonight. How's it going, Miles? Welcome in. Hope you've been well as well. And AJ has got Spike Ryan up on the shoulders, but he fights out of that predicament. Spike Ryan now trying to get back on the attack here, get on the offensive, hits him with a scoop slam, couple of stomps. Alba Dragon in the house as well. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. We are in our third match of the night, and it has been very storyline heavy so far. Oh my God, kick to the chops by AJ Jacobs, who's posing ready to go. Another scoop slam, and then goes straight for the cover. AJ Jacobs onto Spike Ryan. 2, almost gets him again. Spike Ryan has been just caught with his pants down in this match so far. AJ Jacobs definitely fired up and ready to go. I hate hearing that sound because it makes me very nervous. Okay, AJ Jacobs now. Oh, and that also made me nervous because I heard the system sound, and then the game went dark, so I thought maybe something happened there. Don't tease me like that, game. And AJ Jacobs now hitting a vertebreaker again on Spike Ryan. Thank you for the hydrate.
What's wrong, baby?
We will do that. I don't know, baby. It looks like Spike Ryan almost lost, baby, but not quite. He powers the shoulder out. AJ Jacobs looking real good here. 4-star matchup so far. What, again? Again? He had another one set and ready? Holy crap. AJ Jacobs, a house on fire in this match. Why is the referee counting so slow? Doesn't matter. AJ Jacobs, wow, decisive victory tonight. That was crazy, man. Like, oh no. What is he doing out here? No, oh God. Mr. Oh, look at this. Wait, what is this? What is this? Mr. Coke was gonna come out here and cheap shot. No! And AJ Jacobs remembers what happened in the first match. And what is happening here? What was that? Oh. Well, look at that. Yeah, DM me NXT. DM me that on Discord so I can remember. All right, what do we have here? We've got Cassidy. Oh, wait, what? Oh, my God. Cassidy, Ryan, and Domino were out here ready for tag team action against Grem and the world champion Wizardboz. And look at this. The Titans came out here and ambushed Grem and Boz from behind. And are they... Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan apparently have felt like they have did their deed for tonight. Wow, is this match still going to continue despite the... Oh, they're going to keep going. Wow. Okay, it's official. Wow. I don't know if that was a planned strategy on the part of Domino and Cassidy Ryan to have Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher come out here and ambush Grem and Wizardboz from behind. Maybe that was all a part of the plan. But apparently, being the fighting duo that they are, I mean, Wizardboz, the World Heavyweight Champion, Grem, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, they're going to continue this match for the fans, and they're not going to let that little backstabbery dissuade them from trying to win tonight as they prepare for all of this to tie in next Tuesday as well. Look at, double super kicks from Grem and Wizardboz. And remember, this is set for while we have the Coke squad, the Coke boys, the Coca-Cola boys taking on Spike Ryan and his entourage in one War Games match next Tuesday. This is another whole different can of worms right here, and yet another whole different War Games match as well. As it's going to be the world champion Wizardboz teaming with Grem, and then the tag team champions Nathan Moore and Rogue to take on Cassidy Ryan, Domino, and then Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan in yet another 4-on-4 War Games cage match. So this is all tied into what we're going to be seeing next Tuesday, as the World Heavyweight division and the tag team division are all combined into one in that match in terms of champions next Tuesday. It's kind of really interesting to see this match being the fourth match on the night, considering just the amount of heavy hitters that are involved in this thing. But you never know how things are going to go every Tuesday night here at CPW. As we get Domino the tag in against Grem, all four of these guys know each other so very well throughout history. So many matches against one another, for sure. It is going to be one heck of an exciting event next Tuesday. 2 War Games matches, a 1-hour-long Hell in the Cell Iron Woman match, and then on top of that, an Elimination Chamber for the international title. That's 4 cage matches on one pay-per-view. What the hell is going on next Tuesday? It's going to be absolutely insane. As Domino showcases his skill and ability, overhead press slamming Grem. And I'm actually shocked that Domino and Cassidy Ryan, they're like 2 superhero villains putting their differences aside to take on the heroes, but you leave them alone long enough, they're going to start fighting amongst one another. I'm surprised that Domino and Cassidy Ryan have not started shouting and flipping each other off already. But I suppose they've come together for the general cause of, number 1, wiping the smile off Grem's face, and number 2, taking the World Heavyweight title away from Wizardboz. So I guess that's a stronger bond than anything when it comes to honor amongst thieves. Grem now sending Domino into the corner, and here's a tag to the world champion Wizardboz. And these two guys just continue to throw. Wow. Grem and Wizardboz just continue to mesmerize me with these tag team moves that they keep displaying. It's like they've almost like planned this out to be tag partners or something. They're just flipping and flying all over the ring like they're looking like an experienced tag team out here every time they team up like this. Very interesting. And now we get the duo of Cassidy Ryan and Domino. Now Cassidy Ryan wants a piece of the world champion here. And he does the same thing Domino did earlier to Grem. Overhead press slam. Here comes Cassidy Ryan. Wizardboz fighting out of the powerbomb predicament. Trying to go for a lariat. But Cassidy Ryan ducks and hits him with the German suplex. Here comes Cassidy Ryan. Nice suplex. I'm a sucker for a great suplex. I love to see it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Thank you for the coffee. Enjoy your daily coffee. Cassidy Ryan thinking he had it there. Still very early in the match, though, but you're not going to tell him otherwise. Wizardboz trying to fight back now. And remember, these two guys got assaulted, got attacked on their way to the ring before this match started by the former tag champions, Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher. So they are definitely not good. Oh, Domino trying to go for the cheap shot on the world champion. But Wizardboz fighting back both of these bullies of CPW. Grem and Wizardboz definitely bruised up after that assault from behind by Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher before the match started. But they're not going to say no to a challenge in doing the rightful thing, the heroic thing. As Grem shoots in and is going to go for the pizza roll and hits it. No pinfall. And now Grem's set and ready for a finisher here. What's he going to go for? Looks like it might be the Cowabunga plunge. Double arm DDT hits it. And I'm sure Domino's, yep. Domino comes in to make the save here in this 2-on-2 tag match. And here comes Grem with a sling blade. Trying to keep the offensive going, and we may be seeing more tag. Nope. Cassidy Ryan cut him off. We almost saw more tag moves from this on-again, off-again tag team that we've come to realize that is Wizardboz and Grem. And there's Cassidy Ryan with a strong lariat. Up on the shoulders, Grem fights out. And now Grem, stun gun over the top rope and makes a tag. Double tags. In comes Domino and our world champion, Wizardboz. Up on the shoulders again, Samoan drop. Second time in the night tonight we've seen that. Oh, and the acid spit spray to the face of Domino by Wizardboz, using one of his many toxins, toxics, reagents, and what have you, poisons that he has stored. But it wasn't enough. Domino still able to kick out. I guess it wasn't a potent enough poison to completely knock out the corporate champion this time. And Domino, maybe going for a choke slam. One-handed choke slam by the Thaddeus's chosen champion, the chosen one, Domino. And 1-2, almost gets it. Domino again with the overhead slam, just dropping the world champ like a sack of potatoes. Here comes Grem back in, and he's going to win on the exchange. Grem walking him around town, kneeling powerbomb. And what is Grem doing? Grem is doing... That was perfect for Cassidy Ryan. Grem got all the camera time attention, and he just gets punched in the back of the head. He just got donkey punched in the back of the head by Cassidy Ryan. That's about perfect for him. And hits him with a back elbow off the rebound. Cassidy Ryan. Oklahoma slam. Splatters him in the ring, and here comes Cassidy Ryan set for something. What's he going for? Oh! Nothing fancy about that. Just a forearm shiver shot to the back of the big bubble head of Grem. Goes for the cover. 1-2. No. 4.5 match star rating. This is our highest rated match so far in the night. Cassidy Ryan up on the shoulders. Oh, nice move there. Variational DDT. You see the world champion in the background coming in to make the save. And Cassidy Ryan has got something else set and ready on Grem. Can he capitalize here? And he got him from behind. Rear naked choke. Oh, no. He's going to try to pop his head off. And Cassidy Ryan trying to get the squeeze on Grem. And he does. He does. He does. Cassidy Ryan. Wow. How many times did Grem beat Cassidy Ryan? He finally got a submission win here tonight. And for him, that was well-deserved. Not so much heading into the pay-per-view next Tuesday, but the bad guys win here tonight. And I guess they can have Welsh Mosher and Anubis Kanda think for that assault at the beginning of the match to help them leverage themselves to a win here tonight. I guess it works out for everybody.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Final Testament. From Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Champion, Psycho T. And his opponent, from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, Psycho!
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we've got ourselves a rematch from a few months back. I mean, we've seen these two go head-to-head before, but it's always a treat when you have Psycho T versus Psycho. Who's the psychoiest of them all? I mean, Psycho T, current reigning hardcore champion for 2 times now. Psycho, also a former hardcore champion as well. Side headlock immediately at the start of the match, which is not exactly something I would expect between these two. Is chain wrestling, but I guess you get what you get. But we have a very interesting situation when it comes to the Hardcore Championship next Tuesday on pay-per-view as well. For the first time ever, we're going to be seeing, is it a hardcore gauntlet match? Very interesting. Where apparently Psycho T will be the last person out. So each of the hardcore members of the hardcore division will go toe-to-toe until Psycho T is the last one out. And then I guess whoever's the last survivor will get the hardcore title shot. And apparently it's been revealed that Psycho and that behemoth known as that Frankenstein behemoth known as the Scorpion is going to start things off in that gauntlet match. So I'm not sure if I want to be in Psycho's shoes next Tuesday, but knowing the way he is, he probably embraces it. He probably wants it. He probably wants to go toe-to-toe with that big boy just to show to the world that he can take him down. But Psycho T will be able to rest in the back until his time is called and to put his hardcore title on the line. And of course, the entire gauntlet match will be Extreme Rules, by the way, because of course. But 7 days before that, we've got ourselves just a one-on-one exhibition here between these two. On again, off again, friends, friendly competitors, friendly rivals. Here in the hardcore division of CPW. And for being a hardcore divisional match, we have not seen any weapons so far. Sometimes you're going to get that, which is actually kind of funny, but it is what it is. Lateral press here from Psycho. About a 1 count. Oh, Lord of Goats is in the house. I hear him stomping around in the back, wanting that Kappa title back from Aiden Gallagher. What a stacked card we have next Tuesday. Absolutely insane. I don't know how Eric Bischoff thinks he's going to be able to fit all of that in one night. It's just absolutely amazing to me. The amount of kind of matches that we have set for next Tuesday. It's going to be absolutely insane. Psycho T going for the claw slam, but Psycho is able to kick out, and he, utilizing the claw again, trying to squeeze the head of Psycho, trying to squeeze him as we see a Freddy sign in the background. Someone's a fan of the Hardcore Champion here tonight. And Psycho, I guess, came prepared to get his head squeezed like a watermelon with the powers of that claw on the right hand of Psycho T, because it didn't work that time. Psycho now backed up into the corner, fighting out. Nice head scissors. And sends the Hardcore Champion out of the ring to reset everything, but he walks right into some Dusty Rhodes action. Bonk. A bonk for you and a bonk for you. Right into the cover. Well, 2 count. Psycho not looking too happy with that, but still pretty early, man. It's going to take a lot to put down Psycho T. Oh, spins him around. Caught the leg. Power bomb. We should rename the show Tuesday Night Power Bombs. I love how the referee was slapping his ankle for the count there. Psycho fighting out of that predicament. Whip into the ropes. And a collision. Psycho's got him up. And, oh. That'll put you down for a little bit. And in fact, it did. Psycho T fighting out. Psycho going off the ropes. Ooh, nice. A little bit of a cutter action there. Off the rebound on the ropes. Only a 2 count on that one. He's putting the stomps to him. No weapons yet. I think the people are expecting some weapons. Light tubes, tables, chairs, something. Considering the Hardcore Champion is in this match, but nothing yet. Oh my, another claw slam from Psycho T. Completely pancaking Psycho into the mat. And now Psycho T can't believe it. These two taking each other to the limit for sure. Oh, and he's got the claw applied tightly on the... Oh, wait. Oh, he did it. Okay. Wait. Oh, before he can even celebrate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my God. Here comes that Frankenstein's monster, the Scorpion, that we've seen. He just laid out both of them. Are you kidding me right now? This is the guy we see in 1-on-2 matches, 1-on-3 matches. This giant Frankenstein's monster just came out and laid them both out. Psycho T didn't even have a chance to celebrate. And I guess he's ready for that gauntlet next Tuesday. A little love shot to the Hardcore Champion and a little love shot to the guy he's going to be starting the gauntlet against, Psycho. A little love tap to the both of them from the Scorpion. That's the guy to watch next Tuesday in that gauntlet match for sure. But we'll see if Psycho can David versus Goliath him out of there. It'll be something to watch.
A resub from a lovely member of the Croaky community.
Oh, well, look at that. I get as soon as I come out here and actually demand time on the microphone on my own show, I get a resub from one of my favorite friends, Cassidy Ryan. Thank you for the 55 months resub here at Croakitoad. I do appreciate it. And I hope you check out your tag match that you just had. You teamed with my boy Domino. No offense, Cassidy Ryan. It seems we put bygones to focus on the true threat, and that's that stupid smiling face of Grem and that big bubble head of his, and that false Texan champion Wizardboz, who's gonna go down, horns down in a few weeks. Never mind the fact that our QB is out with an injury. It doesn't matter. We're gonna put those Longhorns down, just like my team is gonna put you down next Tuesday on pay-per-view inside the War Games match. So yes, Team Thaddeus, Team Corporation, whether you like it or not, we have aligned. Our forces have aligned. Domino, Cassidy Ryan, Anubis Khan, and Will Smosher, a team that you will not win against. They will crush you. I don't care how much experience that Grem or Wizardboz or Nathan Moore or Rogue have. It doesn't matter. Our team will win and we will reign supreme next Tuesday. I am very much proud of myself and my accomplishments to put a team such as this together. It's actually rather fantastic. But that's not the reason why I came out here. I came out here tonight because apparently Eric Bischoff is a little preoccupied with something involving 3-minute warning. But that's another thing for another time after last week's fiasco. So it has been brought upon myself, the owner, the chairman, and the CEO of this company, to come out myself and inform you all, lovely people watching live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, and here in live in the arena in the building, that tonight, coming from the top, the boss, me, that tonight it seems that all of the friends and family members involved in the international title division don't really have much going on tonight. And I'm talking about Rock Hard Meat, the champion. I'm talking about Miles Wildmore. I'm talking about Azarain. I'm talking about Chain. I'm talking about Shadow Chrono. You know, all those folks that want that international title belt. You know, Ryan Matthews as well. Not to leave anybody out. So I have come out here myself to inform you all, you 6 lovely, beautiful people of the roster tonight. If I just said your name, that you will be involved, as you all know, next Tuesday on pay-per-view for the title belt inside an Elimination Chamber match. As if 2 War Games matches in a 1-hour-long Hell in the Cell isn't enough, we're gonna slap an Elimination Chamber next Tuesday as well. They said it can't be done, but we're gonna prove them wrong. But that leaves the question as to what are you folks going to be doing here tonight? Well, you know what? I came up with a brilliant idea for the lot of you, all 6 of you that are involved in that Elimination Chamber tonight. I hope you brought your wrestling gear and you have your boots ready to go, because tonight I'm going to slap all 6 of you inside a ladder match tonight in our main event, and whoever is able actually to bring the contract down, you will actually get to pick the spot that you come out in next Tuesday's Elimination Chamber match. Whether you want to be first or second and start the match, I mean, that's on you. Or if you want to take the smart route, the route that people would mostly take, and you want to be the last person to come out of one of those pods inside the Elimination Chamber, hey, that's all on you. But that decision is yours if you can climb the ladder in tonight's main event and pull that briefcase down. And I know what you're going to say. Chain may have home field advantage since he's the current reigning Money in the Bank briefcase holder. But you know what? How many times does lightning strike a person, most commonly? I don't think it's gonna matter. But hey, who knows? Let's leave it up to chance and see who the better man is. That's what I say. That's what CPW is all about. So you 6 people in that international title division, ready for that Elimination Chamber next Tuesday? You better get ready for a ladder match later tonight in the main event. Oh, and by the way, Wizardboz sucks.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, the Internet's television champion, Hunter.
Hold it.
And his opponent from Tacoma, Washington, Miss Allen Way.
All right, we got quite a one-on-one match here. We got Feats taking on Monica one-on-one tonight. And we know Feats is set to defend his Twitch.tv television title next Tuesday on pay-per-view against Buttons. And that's the challenger he wanted after what we saw transpired last month's pay-per-view. Wow, Feats is just hammering Monica and thinks it's over right at the beginning of the match. Lateral press after several punches to the face of Monica. Obviously not going to be enough. So I guess you could say this is a little bit of a test match, an exhibition test match for Feats as the champion to get ready for Buttons next Tuesday. For that CPW Television Championship. And by TV, it counts for all platforms, just like all platforms we're streaming from right now. Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Monica fires back with a body slam. And is going to try to go for another one, but Feats takes out the leg out from underneath Monica. And now Feats telling Monica to rise to her feet. He's got something in plan for her. And drops her snake eyes onto the top turnbuckle pad. Yeah, Monica slowly, gingerly gets to her feet. Feats is ready for, hammering blow to the breadbasket. And Monica sent into the corner. Nice takedown for Monica. Pounding away at the champion, Feats. And no doubt our number one contender for the TV championship, Buttons, is definitely probably watching backstage, getting a close eye of this match, knowing that she will get the title match next Tuesday. Oh, and Monica gets a level with a lariat. And the back body drop for good measure. And Feats is... Wait, there's Buttons right there. What? Wait, she's taking... Wait, what? Buttons. The mischievous goose lady, the mischievous duck lady is walking off with Feats' belt. Wait, you can't steal his belt. And Feats caught her in the act. Oh! Buttons was trying to steal his belt in the middle of this match. And she almost got away with it. She almost stole Feats' belt like she steals wallets and car keys. And that caught Feats off of his game, which opened the shot for Monica to get a cheap shot there by turning him around. Oh my God, and a big kick to the face. And Buttons using her... Oh, what's this? Oh, a Styles Clash. Monica onto Feats, looking to end it here. Oh, she almost does. And Feats has to back up into the corner. There was a lot going on just now from his perspective. Just now, with his challenger for his title belt coming out here and try to steal his title belt in the middle of his match. And now he's still got to focus on trying to defeat Monica here in this match. And if Monica is able to actually beat him, I mean, she might have a say in getting a title match for the TV title as well. I mean, big opportunity here for Monica, to be honest. Feats was looking for the submission hold there, but Monica gets out of it. It would have been interesting to see what would have actually happened had Buttons' plan actually came to fruition, and she was actually able to take the belt with her. Monica hitting a wasteland, going for the cover, but Feats immediately kicks out. Uh-oh. Feats wins out with the toe kick and has got Monica up. Pump handle. Ooh. That'll get you. Spiked her right into the mat, into the cover. No. Somehow Monica still able to kick out after taking that fierce move. And now Feats goading Monica up to her feet, taking her over to the corner with the kick symbol. And Monica fires back with a lariat, maybe targeting the legs here of Feats. What's this? Cherry picking the ankle. And got the leg grapevine on Feats, looking for an ankle tap out with the leg grapevined in, but Feats not going to tap out to that situation. And then right into a cover. Right after that, Feats. The momentum has certainly shifted over to Monica's favor, at least for right now, in this one-on-one match. Oh, Feats fires back again. Powerful lariat followed by the back body drop. And then the trifecta, nailing the spine buster. And now he's, a little bit of a taunt from Feats. Oh my God. And the backbreaker face buster combo into the cover. And wow. Feats a little bit cocky on that one. He taunted her and went straight for the move. Uh-oh. He tried for this knee strike before Monica countered it, but this time it hits, nails her right in the face. Oh, my God. Ooh. Harsh knee right to the face of Monica, and our TV champion will reign supreme tonight, 7 days before he puts the title line against Buttons, who almost stole the title from him.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Welch the Monster, representing the Acolytes from Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 285 pounds, Angus Kong. And his opponent, representing Power Trip from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, weighing in at 248 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Nathan Moore.
All right, we've got ourselves another chapter in this ongoing rivalry between Nathan Moore and Rogue against the Titans, known as Anubis Khan and Welsh Mosher. This time a singles match. I noticed there was no Rogue coming out here to back up Nathan Moore in this match, but you do see the Welsh Mosher there in the background. The Titans definitely inseparable, as we saw in that earlier match where they came out and assaulted Grem and Wizardboz from behind. And now Anubis Khan himself involved in a match tonight. I'm sure there's some kind of game plan on the part of FAFO here to not put all their cards on the table and have Rogue out here. I have a feeling there's something going on here, but we'll see. Nathan Moore having to fight against unsurmountable odds against the big boy known as Anubis Khan. But they've beaten them before and they can do it again. As improbable as it sometimes may seem, Welsh Mosher going for the turnbuckle pad to try to cause some friction in this match. It looks like Nathan Moore has just about punched his way through the overshort of Anubis Khan, who keeps trying to carry him around the ring, but Nathan Moore just keeps getting out of his grasp. That game plan just doesn't seem to be working out for Anubis Khan so far. And it does look like Anubis Khan's overshield has been punctured through, so Nathan Moore's done some good damage there in the early goings of the match. But Anubis, oh my God, oh my God, that buckle is exposed. Was he about to buckle bomb him? Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God, he literally tried to go for that buckle. Anubis Khan trying to... Isn't that how Sting got injured? Taking a buckle bomb, except there was a turnbuckle there. Can you imagine the damage that could do without any buck? Oh my God. Can you imagine the damage that can do? And unfortunately, I think the referee is attending to that turnbuckle, so the plan backfired. That is very unfortunate timing on the part of the Titans there, but very good for Nathan Moore. Obviously, these two big boys have come out here to try to injure Nathan Moore, put him on the shelf maybe so that it's 5-on-4 or 4-on-3 odds for War Games next Tuesday, or just do something so he's not 100%. They've got a game plan locked in. They are definitely locked in here. But the question is, does Nathan Moore... Well, we'll be seeing him in the main event in the ladder match for sure. Although I do have to say, I do miss the intros of Azarain telling us all the fun things happening around the land of CPW. Maybe those will be coming back soon. It looked like Welsh Masha brought a stick into the ring, but the referee took care of that. Nathan Moore trying to fire back here. Uh-oh, maybe going for... Oh, he got a pedigree. He nailed the pedigree. Nathan Moore with the pedigree. He's won plenty of matches with that maneuver in the past, that's for sure. And Anubis Khan quickly breaks out. And Nathan Moore just putting the stomps to him here. Momentum has certainly shifted. And Anubis Khan again. Oh, another Samoan drop. Lateral press. And Nate will kick out. And oh, he tried to pick him up, but that didn't work out too well. Nate just a little bit quicker. And Mosh, whoa, up and over. Anubis Khan calling for something as the Welsh Mosher trying to get his attention. Are they going to... Oh, my God. Nathan Moore getting hammered into next year. And now Anubis Khan going for the cover. No, Nathan Moore still powers out of it. And, well, he was trying to run at him, but didn't quite work. Anubis Khan going for the powerbomb. And another one. Going for the trifecta. And connects with all three of them. And again, he wins out on the exchange, but Nathan Moore slips out of his grasp again. Still trying to take out the legs out from underneath the big guy. But Anubis Khan comes back and still a little bit quicker. Nope, Nathan Moore back on his feet and hits him with a super kick. Another patented move of Nathan Moore's storied career right there. I'm surprised he was able to reach his leg up high enough to nail him in the face, but he did. Nathan Moore spins him around, going for the crossroads now. Oh, wait. And a second one. He's going for three. Three crossroads, three rolling cutters in a row onto Anubis Khan. Wow. And 1, 2. Oh. And after taking that barrage, Anubis Khan, it just goes to show the power of Anubis Khan to be able to kick out of that situation. Any normal person would have been done for good, that's for sure. But Nathan Moore's got to do a lot more damage than that as he hits him with a couple of gut busters. But Nathan Moore wore himself out. He gassed himself. Can you see that? Wow. Oh, and Nate has been busted open. Anubis Khan, look at this. This just goes back to what I was thinking about. Oh my God, Nate's face is completely splattered. I was going to try to tell the cameraman to get a nice look at it, but it didn't quite work out. And oh my God, somehow Nate still is able to kick out. Oh, Nate was trying to go for the cheap shot and he gets shoulder blocked. And Anubis Khan calling for something. Uh-oh. This might... Uh-oh. Nathan Moore reverses out, going for the pedigree again. He reversed the finisher of Anubis Khan, goes for the pedigree himself, hooked the leg. 1, 2, no. Wow, Nathan Moore looked like he was maybe going to try to speed out of the ring, but decided against it. And now we're fighting on the outside. Still no backup from the part of Rogue. I'm wondering when these cards are going to be laid out on the table here. There's got to be some sort of game plan here. But to be fair, really, it's been... Welsh Mosher has kind of scuffed the match a little bit, but I mean, Nathan Moore has kind of held his own when it comes to that. It's not like it's been a 2-on-1 scenario, so I guess there hasn't really been any need for the backup yet. Anubis Khan this time is going to connect, with the big end. And now goes lateral press on Nathan Moore. And again, Nathan Moore kicks out. Jeez, the wherewithal of Nathan Moore, able to kick out of all these huge power moves. And he just gets yeeted out of the ring again. And opposed to the crowd by Anubis Khan. And they are certainly letting him know what they think of him. And Nathan Moore not making any fast movements to get back into the ring. You see his chest and his back is completely battered and bruised. The back of Nathan Moore looks like Psycho T ran his claws around it. And Nate with the quickie roll-up. That was his game plan. Try to be a little bit quicker than the big man. But he slips out. And he reverses it. No. Oklahoma slam. Lateral press onto Nate Moore. Oh, again a near fall. Very near fall. Anubis Khan with some frustration setting in. And again, Nate fighting out of that carried predicament. But he gets back body dropped. He's got to come up with a different game plan if he's going to go toe-to-toe with Anubis Khan. Oh, kick to the face. Doesn't matter how big you are. You can't take too many of those and stay on your feet, that's for sure. Anubis Khan getting super kicked right back to the pyramids. Is that going to be it? No. And Anubis Khan powers out. Great back and forth. Say what you will about either one of these guys, but this has definitely been back and forth match. Really great match. And you can see the bruising on Nathan Moore, the extent that this match has had on an effect on him. And he's going to go for the rolling cutters again. 3 in a row on Anubis Khan. Ooh, this could be lights out here on Anubis Khan. Is Nathan Moore going to do it? 1, 2. And he did it. I can't believe it. Nathan Moore coming out from behind and picking up the win here tonight. I can't believe it, actually. That was really insane. I really thought that Anubis Khan had that in the bag, but you can see how battered and bruised Nathan Moore is. Bleeding, bruised. Can he even make it to the pay-per-view next Tuesday? That's going to be another question right there. Holy crap, Deputy Dog. Thank you so much for the, what was that, 5 gifted? Sounds like Golden Axe. No, this is the Bowser's Castle from Super Mario World. Thank you so much, Deputy Dog, for dropping... Wait, yeah, that was 5 gifted. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hope you've been well. Get that train going. Yeah, we heard the Godfather's jingle, so that means we got a hype train in progress as we move on to our next match tonight.
The following is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the corporation from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Dog. And his opponents, first,
Nothing but bits.
weighing in at 245 pounds, Jeff Morse.
Nothing but bits. Nothing but bits.
I'd buy that for $1. Thank you for the $1 biddies. Appreciate it very much. Mr. Big City Living, back again. Where the heck have you been? Just shoot me over at Discord DM and we can talk about it.
Nothing but bits.
Thanks. Much appreciated.
And from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Lord.
I thought I heard him stomping around in the backstage area. The Lord of Goats. Wait, he's involved in this? What kind of match do we have going on here?
Playtime is over.
Oh, playtime is over. Thank you for the level 2 hype train, everybody. I appreciate everyone's support. Thank you for the biddies, the gift subs, and the gift drops. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate that. Make sure if you are subbed or was gifted a sub to sign up into our Discord server for this month's sub raffle for your choice of Pikachu or Charizard, I will be hand painting and sending straight to you in our Discord server in the subs only. We do a subs only raffle for Twitch subbers, OnlyFans subscribers. Oh, I love the double crown there. And coffee supporters every month as a way to give back to the community.
From Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 251 pounds, the non-stop honor champion, the Dragon, Hayden Colorado.
Wait, is the Kappa title on the line in this thing? This would be the most interesting. Oh, the title is not on the line? Whoa. Aiden Gallagher getting
How does that make your wallet rumble?
Oh my God, Natla, that made my... How did that make Deputy Dog's wallet rumble? I don't know. That's a good question. Thank you for another 5 gifted Deputy Dog. Holy crap, thank you so much. Deputy Dog out here dropping it like it's hot here on Twitch for September. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And of course, the aforementioned Deputy Dog in this match. Oh, almost getting double teamed by Lord of Goats and Aiden Gallagher. Wait, why is everybody going for Deputy Dog? So the backstory of this match is that Jess Moxie and Deputy Dog are both in the hardcore title division, and they both want the hardcore title. And I'm pretty sure both are involved in that hardcore gauntlet match next Tuesday on pay-per-view. So they've got that to look forward to against one another, as well as Psycho T, and the Scorpion, who we saw earlier. And then, of course, on the other side of the ring, we've got the Lord of Goats and Aiden Gallagher, who've been deeply invested in the Kappa title lately. Of course, Aiden Gallagher, a current reigning Kappa champion, and the Lord of Goats wants the belt back as Jess Moxie takes some still chair shots from Aiden Gallagher on the outside of the ring. Deputy Dog getting alley-ooped by the Lord of Goats inside. And that is another match that we're going to be seeing for the Kappa Championship. The rubber match between Jess Moxie and Lord of Goats for the Kappa title. So we basically have 2 pay-per-view matches next Tuesday wrapped into one here in this 4-way Extreme Rules match. As we saw Psycho T take on Psycho earlier, and the Scorpion made his presence felt. I wonder if he's going to come back out here again in this one. I'd like to see the Scorpion go toe-to-toe. I'd like to see the Scorpion go toe-to-toe with the Lord of Goats. I'd like to see that one go down. Well, the Lord of Goats has got a stop sign. Oh my God. Aiden Gallagher just eats a stop sign on the outside as Jess Moxie works on Deputy Dog inside. DDT on Deputy Dog in the ring. Everything's legal in this match. It's set for hardcore rules, so they can pull out anything they want from under the ring and use it. And Aiden Gallagher gets dropped. Deputy Dog. Oh, look at this. The running dog headbutt onto Jess Moxie and Lord of... Oh no. The referee... The referee messed up the Lord of Goats finisher he was going for. It looked like he was about to bash the referee and then probably thought against it because he might have lost the match by disqualification had he done that. But that was not good. Oh, the Lord of Goats just headbutted Deputy Dog and knocked him out. Oh, wow. And Aiden Gallagher is going to quickly try to win it after. And there's the ref bump. We knew that was going to happen. Lord of Goats has got a steel chair. Man, this match is going 100 miles per hour. Uh-oh. Deputy Dog gets a grab from behind. That's the problem you're going to get in a four-way match like this. You got to have eyes in the back of your head. Nice move there. Aiden Gallagher with the fall-away slam. Shades of Scott Hall. I'm all for it. Aiden Gallagher has got Jess Moxie up. Simple powerbomb. But here comes the Lord of Goats. Maybe looking for a choke slam, and he got him. Oh, Deputy Dog's got the bat with the nails sticking out of it. That'll do some damage. Ooh, watch out, Lord of Goats. Your legs. Oh, there's the Dogman slam right into the cover. The referee is almost stabbing her hand with the nails. Can you see that? She's okay, though. Lord of Goats going for another. Oh, he's got a trash can now. Oh, my God. Aiden Gallagher powerbombs Deputy Dog on that trash can. That was great. That was great. It's a flattened mess now. Look at that trash can. That was great. That was perfect. That was just perfect on all ends right there. Trash can is flattened like a pancake. Oh, and I think Lord of Goats tried to slam Jess Moxie on top of Aiden Gallagher. And it looks like this match might be first falls, so whoever scores the first pinfall or submission will win this thing. Uh-oh. That 2x4 with the nails sticking out of it. Very dangerous. Powerbomb from Deputy Dog onto the Goats. Running knee lift. Or just a knee lift, rather. This match starting to take its toll on a few of these competitors for sure. That 2x4 with the nails was right between Jess Moxie's legs. Probably not the most ideal spot for that. Oh, look at this. Oh, Aiden Gallagher somehow dragon suplex onto the Lord of Goats. And another trash can is being brought in. Is this one going to get crushed too? How many weapons are under the ring anyway? Oh, we got a pin attempt here. Now we got fighting in and out of the ring all over the place. And the Lord of Goats with another Oklahoma Stampede on the Jess Moxie and backs up into the corner. I think this is the move the Lord of Goats was trying to go for earlier. And Jess Moxie, oh, the running Rams headbutt takes Jess Moxie clear off his feet. And did someone get light tubed on the outside of the ring? I think I saw a fluorescent light tube. Oh, and a choke slam to Jess Moxie. Man, he has taken the brunt of it here. And Deputy Dog is able to make the save. That would have been all Lord of Goats right there, though. Wow. And wow, and a dragon suplex again, Aiden Gallagher. And he would have had it won there. These guys just back and forth with the winning predicaments. Wait, is that the light tube? Oh, Lord of Goats just got cracked over the head with the fluorescent light tube. You saw the powder go all over the place on the outside. There might be some glass shards stuck in his face. He's going to have to get out after this one. Good Lord. What else is under the ring? Are you kidding me? Oh, a parking cone. No. Oh. Oh, pile driver on the outside. Now there's a parking cone in the match. They're just grabbing anything they can. Well, now everyone's getting bonked with the stop sign. Lord of Goats throwing Deputy Dog back in the ring. Oh. Well, he cut Jess Moxie's attack off. Another fluorescent light tube. But, oh, he threw it at Jess Moxie's face. Uh-oh. Oh no, not that bat, not that bat. No, he power bombed him on, or the pile drived him on the light tube. It didn't break though. My goodness. What a match we are witnessing here. Oh, look at the double team. Jess, Moxie, and Deputy Dog. Oh God, Lord of Goats has got the steps. Oh! No, Deputy Dog face first into the steel ring post. And the Lord of Goats posing. Bad time to do that. He gets whacked in the back with a stop sign. My goodness. And we have ourselves a 5-star match rating, ladies and gentlemen. This is our match of the night so far, according to that rating. Uh-oh. Lord of Goats almost got coned. What a match. All right, we're all back in the ring. Aiden Gallagher going for a Dragon Suplex again. Really bad timing to go for a pin, though. Everyone was ready for it. Oh, no. Now Deputy Dog about to take a choke slam. No! Aiden Gallagher whacks him with a trash can from behind. And now Deputy Dog trying to take advantage. No! Oh! Dogman Spinebuster goes for the cover on Jess Moxie. Can he do it before they get back in the ring? 2, 3, Deputy Dog will walk out with the win in this 5-star match. Holy crap, what a match.
Here is your winner, the Dog.
All right, and I just realized we have not done this week's Jimmy Zaz yet, so let's go ahead and do that right now. Can you find where in the world is Jimmy Zaz this week? Can you find him? Hey, wait, that's War Games. How did they get a screenshot of what hasn't even happened yet? What the heck? That's the War Games match next Tuesday on pay-per-view. How did they get a screenshot of it already?
Rebo Man.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing the unholy union from another time, Eli Sandra. And her partner from Columbus, Ohio, Miss Perfect 10. And from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Kitty. And from Marietta, Georgia, Chuck.
All right, we've got quite a interesting match here. We've got like Team Goth Girls on the right against Team I don't know what you would consider the team on the left, but definitely the team on the right is Team Goth Girls. That's for sure. As we get the roly-poly pinfall in our very first match or move of this tag team matchup, featuring 4 of our lady competitors here on the CPW roster. Always good to see it. We've got a stacked and loaded giant women's division here at CPW, and it's really hard to give everybody a match on the roster each week, but it is always a pleasure to try to get the ladies out here and have them compete here on the Tuesday night show for sure. Of course, we saw the very tippy top of that division, and that's Ashterial and Spinny right now. We saw them in the second match earlier tonight, as they will be one of the big highlight matches next Tuesday on pay-per-view. 1 hour long inside a Hell in a Cell match and an Iron Woman match. That is going to be absolutely nuts, and that's the very top, the very peak of the women's division for the title belt right there. That's what all 4 of these competitors aspire to eventually get to, is at the very top of that mountain. I feel like after that match next Tuesday, the story between Ashterial and Spinny will probably come to an end. So no matter who wins for that women's title, there's probably going to be someone out of this ladies division rise through the ranks and be the next challenger for that title belt, because there's always going to be a champion, and there's always going to be that next challenger coming up the ranks to try to take that belt away. And any 4 of these competitors could definitely be the next one in line for sure. As we have Kitten and Miss Perfection, definitely the veteran of this match. She's been around many years, dating back to the AOL days. Not too many of those still left around. So she's definitely got the experience edge on the other 3 in the match. And of course, Chalk and Alessandra have also been around for a handful of years. Kitten, I believe this is her second season. So she is the newest out of the bunch, but has definitely been very impressive since arriving on the scene nevertheless. And this also, my friends, is our semi-main event of the evening. So all we have left is that 6-man ladder match. That is our main event, and it's going to put all the Elimination Chamber folks in a 6-man ladder match. Whoever is able to climb up the ladder and bring the briefcase down where our boss Thaddeus put the contract in, they will get to choose what spot they come out at, what entrant number in that Elimination Chamber for the international title belt next Tuesday. Now, if I were a betting man, I would say that probably most of the folks, if they end up winning, they're obviously going to take the last spot, because that's generally the best spot you could possibly take. Why would you want to pick to start off the match when you're going to get worn down the earliest? I mean, it just makes common sense. But then again, you got to think, on the other hand, you've got people like the Miles Madness in there. Can he think logically? And even worse than that, you've got Azarain, who would probably pick number 1 just because he's Azarain. And when it comes to Ryan Matthews, he's a wild card. You never know. He's a creepy fellow. You never know what's on his mind. And then insert Chain, and he's taking advice from Paul Bearer at his side, his manager. So there's no telling what Paul Bearer is going to guide him and tell him to do if he ends up winning his second ladder match, since he's the current Money in the Bank holder. Then you got Shadow Chrono. I feel like he's probably the most logistically thinking person that's going to be involved in the 6-man match, unless I'm missing somebody. Well, you got Rock Hard Meat. I think Rock Hard Meat probably, especially considering he's the champion, yeah, he would probably also think logically too, being the last person to be released in Elimination Chamber, considering it's his belt that's on the line. So yeah, we can probably go with that too. Of course, you never know with Rock Hard Meat. You never know with Badass Games. He wants to prove he's an ultimate badass. He'll probably want to come out first and destroy everybody in the match and leave absolutely no doubt. It's just really a wild card. You don't really know, but we're going to find out next in that main event match. That's for sure. As Miss Perfection drops Kitten right on her face, but Chalk is there to make the save. The pinfall taking place right next in their corner. And Kitten, nice. Elevated cutter onto Miss Perfection, who slowly crawls over and makes a tag. We got double tags now. And now Alessandra and Chalk. We got World of Warcraft references all over in this thing. Chalk with a nice choke slam onto Alessandra. Almost got like Sylvanas versus Illidan in this thing right here. Tag made. Alessandra and Miss Perfection going to work together. Nice slingshot into the reverse suplex. Chalk rolls out of the ring, but Miss Perfection is there waiting for her and hits her with a kneeling powerbomb on the outside. And she gets rolled right back into the ring. Wait, what's this? Chalk signaling for a timeout, catching Miss Perfection off guard. I can't believe she actually fell for that, being the veteran that she is. Chalk completely threw her off her game with the timeout. That's not every day you see something like that, so I guess I can't blame her. And here comes Chalk trying to rush in, but Miss Perfection, oh, nice move there. Winds her up and rolls her up into the pinfall. Almost kind of a crucifix pinfall, but Kitten's there to make the save. And Chalk gets sent into the corner, but gets back elbowed. Oh, what the heck was that? That was almost like a Judas effect on the part of Chalk. Another back elbow into the side of the head. And hits a shoulder breaker for good measure. Walks over and makes a tag. Kitten's in. Oh, high kick from one stiletto-wearing person to another. But there's Alessandra making the save for her team. And Kitten back in control again. And no, nice. Rotating pile driver. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool move right there. Miss Perfection getting spiked on her head. Is it enough? No. Our semi-main event will continue on just a little bit more. 4-star match rating. The fans digging this tag team match here at CPW, featuring 4 of our ladies from the women's roster. Miss Perfection stuffs her up. Powerbomb position. And hits that kneeling powerbomb right on the Croakitoad logo. And Kitten is dazed and confused. Slips out of the grasp. Going for the leg. And gonna make the tag. Chalk is back in. And she was going to try to guide her into the corner, but didn't get very far. Oh, Yakuza kick to the side of the head. And now Miss Perfection thinking about what's best here, but gets back body dropped. And now Chalk just easily going for the cover here, out of nowhere. She thought she had it on that one. Not quite enough. And another shoulder breaker. And now Miss Perfection looking to capitalize here on Chalk. Another kneeling powerbomb. She likes the move. Picks her up again. Shoulders, wasteland. And makes a tag. Alessandra now in. Swoops in for the easy pin here. Not even a 1 count. No directing traffic on her part. And another Yakuza kick, this time to Alessandra. I think her horns took the brunt of that one, though. Chalk slips out and hits the DDT. And throws her back into the ring and goes straight for Miss Perfection. And we had a collision on the outside. She didn't get the full brunt of that attack, but it still stunned Perfection enough to take her off her game. And now Alessandra seems to be in control for right now. And until that happens, a side slam into the choke slam and a tag May Kittens back in. She's just going to run over and try to make a pin attempt. Oh, nice. Bicycle high knee takes Kitten right off her feet, and Alessandra going to use the ring ropes as a ring style to try to cheat to a victory, but it did not work. Spins her around, and she's got her in the straight jacket. Sleeper hold drop, or the $1 million slam, but Chalk's in to make the save now. Great awareness by the partners in this tag match to make those saves and break up those pinfalls. And now Kitten's in big trouble here. Here comes that move again, that rebounding reverse suplex. Slingshots are off. Miss Perfection now tagged in. And she's going to go for that. Oh, nice. Inside out. Drops Kitten right on her face. And goes for the cover. I don't think Chalk's going to be able to make the save here. Doesn't matter. She kicks out. And Perfection staying in control. Yes, another kneeling powerbomb. She likes it. Another tag. Constant tags being made by the team on the left. And again, trying to direct traffic, but it didn't get very far. Oh! And a big kick to the side of the head. Alessandra, I think, has been busted open. Yeah, she's got a cut on her forehead. A wasteland on the part of Kitten. And she's going to go over and make the tag to Chalk. And let's see what she can do here. The match starting to take its toll here. Here comes Chalk. Nope. Alessandra slips out. Hits the DDT. Who will capitalize here? Ooh, cheap shot for Miss Perfection from behind. That was a very much a veteran instinct move right there. And here comes Miss Perfection. She's got Chalk all wrapped up and rolled up into a pinfall, but there, whoa, Kitten came rushing in out of nowhere. That surely would have been over had she not made the save there. And Chalk fights out of that predicament. Oh, wow, uppercuts the leg out from underneath Miss Perfection. That could definitely do some damage. Tear an ACL. Back over into her corner, but Perfection reverses. Back elbow. And here's Chalk. Oh, look at this roll up. Interesting roll up out of nowhere. Does she? No. Can't quite seal the deal there. And Perfection sends her back over to her side of the ring. And she's cut off. Perfection wins out. What she got here? Ooh, perfect plex by Miss Perfection. No Kitten here to make the save. Chalk kicks out. Very interesting. That was a perfect, no pun intended, setup there for the match to end. But Chalk showing her wherewithal and resiliency, able to kick out. And you can see the bruising starting to form on Chalk's chest. She is taking a pounding in this matchup. She's got bruising on her stomach and her upper chest from the tolls of this matchup. Looking like Nathan Moore from that match earlier. Dang. Lots of bruising starting to form on the front of her body there. Kitten now tagged in. And now the Stiletto Sisters will once again go against one another. Oh, nice move there. Butterfly suplex. and electing not to go for the cover, interestingly enough. Makes the tag back to Chalk. That is a very interesting decision there. And Chalk goes for the pin. I don't know if Chalk told her to tag out so she could get the win or what happened there, but that was a very interesting decision. Uh-oh. Miss Perfection locked up into that Dragon Sleeper from Chalk, and she may tap out, and she does. Man, what a match. And Chalk forcing Miss Perfection to tap out here tonight, and Chalk will get the win for her team here in this semi-main event. In the Team Goth Girls pick up the win. All right, all we have left tonight is a 6-man ladder match for all the participants involved in the Elimination Chamber International title match next Tuesday. This is going to be nuts here in our main event of the evening. By the way, I do have some news that was just brought across my table. As we all know, in one of the War Games matches next Tuesday, we know that Spike Ryan and Burnsy are together, and we had those 2 open spots, but I guess it has now been confirmed. The 2 empty spots for Spike Ryan's team to take on Team Coke are going to, in fact, be filled by AJ Jacobs and Puppy. So it will, in fact, officially be Spike Ryan, Burnsy, AJ Jacobs, and Puppy to take on Mr. Coke, CS, Roxas, and the Repo Man in War Games next Tuesday, 4-on-4. There you go, and that is the repercussions of what happened tonight between the backstage or the behind the back attacks and the crazy antics on the part of Team Coke tonight. And that's what they get. They just fired up AJ Jacobs and Puppy enough to accept the invitation to join his team, and so now we know what the teams are. That is going to be one hell of a match for sure.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 269 pounds, Ryan Matthews. And from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, Grem. And representing Les Femmes Fatales from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Miles Wildman. And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kane! And representing the unholy union from your darkest fears, weighing in at 231 pounds, Madman Clown! And from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 302 pounds, the International Champion, Rock Hardcore Me!
I love every time he throws his hand up, it's like matches the beat of the song. Pretty cool. All right. Well, guys, we are off to the races. Here we go. We're going to see all 6 of these competitors inside Elimination Chamber next Tuesday. In the international title belt that's around Rock Hard Meat's waist is going to be up for grabs. This match tonight, booked by Thaddeus himself, the boss who came out here earlier and told us whoever climbs up that ladder in the middle of the ring and brings down the briefcase will get to choose at what interval they come out in the Elimination Chamber next Tuesday on pay-per-view. And look at Ezrain quickly trying to squiggle his way up and grab the case. Look at this. And Chain pushes the ladder over. Azrain taking the first dump fall in the match as Miles takes on the champion himself on the outside of the ring, going toe-to-toe with Rock Hard Meat. And we've got our current reigning CPW Money in the Bank briefcase holder involved in this match, so you would think that maybe he's got the hometown advantage considering he's won this match before to hang on to that briefcase for so long. But you can never predict things like this. It could literally be anybody. Nevertheless, everybody in this match is involved in the Elimination Chamber. It's just this match is allowing you... Oh, look at the teamwork here from Rock Hard Meat and Ryan Matthews. That was a very short-lived alliance. The winner of this will get to choose really some really good positioning for the match where the title is on the line next Tuesday. Ooh, Chain almost broke his face on the outside of the ring there. That looked kind of nasty. And Azarain dropping the power bomb to Miles on the inside of the ring. Thank you for the raid, Dark Ultra. Welcome in. Alessandra was just in the last match. Appreciate the raid. Welcome in. This is our main event of the evening, ladder match. Shoulder breaker from Chain on the Azarain as Ryan Matthews works on Chrono on the outside. Miles and Chain now duking it out. And we got fisticuffs flying here in this one. Pinfalls and submissions do not matter. The only way to win this match is to climb up the ladder in the middle of the ring and pull that briefcase down that contains the contract. And Miles, that's not a ladder. Miles bringing a table out and flexing next to it. What is Miles looks like he's praying at the table. I think Miles was praying to his gods out there at the table before he comes into the ring and tries to win it. Azarain's got a submission hold on Ryan Matthews. There you can see a close look at it. And while that may wear down your opponent in this match, it is actually not a way to win. Rock Hard Meat bringing the table into the ring. Everything's perfectly legal in this match. Chain just yeets him right back out. Miles getting slammed into the ladder and bounces off. Oh, double foot stomps by Azarain, who now goes after Chrono and now walks him into the submission. Azarain out here just trying to be as trolly as possible, putting everyone into submission holds when it's a freaking ladder match. That's the Azarain way for sure. Badass Games setting up the ladder. And look at sneaky Chain. Look at sneaky Chain. Trying to do what he did last time. But Miles not going to let him not going to let that happen. Chain trying to sneakily climb up the ladder behind everyone's back like he did the first time. And he's going to do it again. And Azarain is there this time to stop him. Man, Chain is showing why he is the current reigning CPW Money in the Bank briefcase holder. That's 2 attempts he had right there. Uh-oh. We got Rock Hard Meat and Azarain at the top of the ladder, and Chrono's going to tip it over. Chrono and Miles. Whoa! Big collision. Thank you for the raid, Major Tierson. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome to our main event of... Oh, my God. Ryan Matthews just chunked a table across the ring. You have come at the right time here in our main event of the evening. A 6-man ladder match to dictate who will come out win in next Tuesday's pay-per-view Elimination Chamber Match for the title belt. And we have got just stuff going on all over the freaking place here. Miles and Rock Hard Meat on the outside with Chrono. Azarain's Ryan Matthews and Chain are in the inside of the ring. Chrono's got a kendo stick. Yep. Well, he tried to throw it at Rock Hard Meat, but it didn't work. And it looks like Chain's going to once again go for that ladder. Chain is very ladder conscious. It makes sense. It really makes sense. Oh, and Chain hits play of the day. Or should I say chain of the day? Look at this. Nobody is in the ring right now. Nobody is in the ring, and Chain is going for the briefcase. Miles and Chrono don't realize it. Nobody realizes it. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Chain, nobody is paying attention in the ring. Azarain, the first, oh God, Chain's hanging. Chain's hanging. I can't believe it. Nobody was paying attention and had their eyes in the ring, and Chain almost, for the second time in CPW, pulled down a briefcase. My God. Talk about the home field advantage for Chain if he was able to pull that off just then. All right, we got everybody in the ring now, except for Miles. Oh, and Chain gets dominated, and Rock Hard Meat eats a chair shot. There's so much going on right here. Chrono hitting a swinging neck breaker. Miles is going crazy. I thought he was going to throw that steel steps into the crowd. And Ryan Matthews has got the guillotine choke on Chrono, trying to choke him out. There's so many weapons in the ring. Of course, the only way to win is to climb the ladder and bring that briefcase down. Azarain, ooh. We've got all kinds of stuff in the ring except the ladder. Oh my God. Well, Miles and Rock Hard Meat are stuck in steel steps in the ring. They can't attack each other. They're literally soft locked. Miles and Rock Hard Meat are soft locked in the steel steps in the ring. Do you see this? Do you see this right now? They are literally soft locked. Okay, there. Chain fixes it. Oh, that we almost had a table spot there. Miles now has a ladder. Oh, Chrono and Azarain are out of the ring, out of the picture for now. Chrono's back in. There goes the champion, Rock Hard Meat. And we got teamwork from Chrono and Ryan Matthews onto Miles. Every man for himself in this thing. Miles right there next to the champion. Azarain trolling around at ringside. Ryan Matthews too busy to... Oh, Ryan Matthews. Oh. 1-2 punch on Chain, sending him out of the ring. Shoulder breaker on the Miles by Chrono. Azarain's got a steel chair and he's whacking Rock Hard Meat with it. Man, the carnage, the chaos. Look at all the weapons in the ring. The weapons are starting to stack on top of each other. There's so many. And now Miles and Chrono working together on the champion. This is starting to look like that match in ECW where they threw all the steel chairs in the ring. Look at this crap.
That's what I'm talking
There's so many weapons. Oh! Nice somersault prettier from Miles, and now works on Azarain. And Chain again. Mr. Ladder himself. Ryan Matthews trying to get back into the ring. It's not working. And I thought Chain was going to powerbomb Azarain out of the ring, but only gets a stun gun. Miles has set a table up. And now Chain is in the... We have a table set up in the ring here, folks. Rock Hard Meat may be going through it here. Uh-oh. No. Oh, Miles drops him. Snake eyes him in the corner. Uh-oh. Rock Hard Meat. He is squeezing the face of Miles. Oh, no. Chain is about to get his cherries popped in the corner. Look at this. Oh! Chain just got robocopped by Azarain. And Azarain's proud of it. How is Chain still on his feet after taking a kick right into the nuts? I don't know. I would be down for the count. That's for sure. Wow, what a match, man, here in our main event. These guys aren't going to have anything left for the Elimination Chamber match next Tuesday at this rate. Good Lord. Oh, Chrono into the ladder. Azarain out of here. My goodness. Chain and Ryan Matthews going to town on Miles. Rock Hard Meat working on Azarain on the outside.
Get over here!
Get over here. Rock Hard Meat. Dominator onto Chrono. Azarain bringing another weapon into the ring. Oh my God, he threw it at Miles.
Take this then.
Yeah, get that hydration in. Thank you. It has been a roller coaster of a night tonight, that's for sure, as we're watching our main event of the evening. The go-home show before Deadly Games next Tuesday. And it will certainly, most certainly be a deadly game next Tuesday. Lots of deadly games will be played next Tuesday here on the channel, live for CPW. My goodness. Well, we don't have to worry about this match ending in like 2 seconds by someone climbing up the ladder. They have definitely put their work in on this main event match tonight. That's for sure. Miles just threw a chair at Chain. Nobody's going for the ladders at this rate. They're just too busy going after one another. Miles is going to go to the top rope. Oh, Harlem Hangover for Miles. Azarain's in the ring. And he gets powerbombed. And Miles has got the ladder. Nope. Well, he had the ladder. Sends Chrono out of here. There goes Ryan Matthews. Rock Hard Meat follows suit. Azarain with the double stompies. And Miles, I think, has been busted open. Chain's got a table. Oh, no. He's going to kick him in the nuts again. He's going to RoboCop him in the nuts again. 2 times in the match. Chain. Oh. His padlocks have just been cracked. And Rock Hard Meat has got a stick. And he's cracking it over everybody. Everybody's in the ring now. What a match. And now people are leaving. Was Miles just floating in the air on the outside of the ring? What the hell? There's a ladder set up in the middle of the ring. Double side Russian leg sweep. That's what we want. And what we want right there was Chain almost trying to climb up the ladder again without people realizing it, but the champion was there ready for him with the jackhammer. And now it might be the champion himself, Rucker Meat, going to climb up the ladder. No, he sets up a table instead. My goodness, they could end this at... Whoa, he's going to the top. Oh! A big-time splash on Chain, who I feel like is getting the brunt of this. Uh-oh, Ryan Matthews. Oh, my God, there's a table right there. Wait, nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention to Ryan Matthews, who's at the top of the ladder. And he did it. Ryan Matthews did it. If someone had pushed that ladder over, he would have went through the table. Do you see that? Oh, my God. Ryan Matthews is your winner and will decide what position he comes out in next Tuesday at Elimination Chamber. Is he psychotic? Will he pick the most random spot, or will he think logically? Either way, all 6 of these guys will be back next Tuesday in Elimination Chamber, where the belt will be on the line. Only Ryan Matthews gets to decide his own fate on when he will be allowed into the chamber. We'll have to see what he chooses. Oh, and I get rated by OG Brad Vickers. Well, you know what that means.
Brad? Brad? Brad?
All right, well, since we just got rated by OG Brad Vickers, we'll have one more match since that was our main event. Let's get right into it.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 255 pounds, Brad Victor. And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 236 pounds, Dan E.
Oh my God, your PC crashed right after the raid. Oh my God. I'm not sure if that's perfect timing, or actually there's never good timing for a PC crash. I freaking hate that. But thank you so much for the raid. We've got a special main event here. We just had our main event, but since we got raided by OG Brad Vickers, thank you so much for the raid and welcome in, Raiders. You may recognize not one, but probably both of these competitors in this matchup. As we have here in our special main event, additional part of our show, we've got OG Brad Vickers himself taking on Danny Dew one-on-one, and it's kind of strange to see this because Danny came to see Croakitoad Pro Wrestling to help OG Brad Vickers against Jen Von Lee and Monica, but it looks like tonight they're going to put their friendships aside to see who the better man is in a, what is a tables match. And we will see who gets crunched through the table first. Will it be OG Brad Vickers? Will it be Evan who gets slammed through the table? Or will Danny be the one to get crunched through the table? We will have to find out here in our impromptu main event of the evening. Damn, I hope the computer gets... the issue gets resolved. There's nothing worse than computer issues. That's for damn sure. I've certainly experienced plenty of those. Trying to figure out what the issues were. What seems to mostly help me out is reverting NVIDIA graphics drivers back to not recent ones. That seems to be my personal problem. Usually when I update NVIDIA graphics drivers to the most latest, I start having all the problems. So usually when I revert my NVIDIA back a few versions, things seem to be more stable. But that's me personally, so that may be something to look into. If that helps, hopefully it does. But sorry to hear that, but thank you for the raid, and thanks for sending all your viewers and community members my way. I do appreciate it. Oh, big end from Brad Vickers to Danny. We're seeing basically teammates and allies here fight it out one-on-one. We wouldn't normally see this, but it looks like they just want to see who the better man is. There's nothing really more than that. Just a sport of friendly competition here to see who is going to get crunched through the table first. Probably Jen Von Lee and Monica are in the backstage area right now, probably laughing, loving to see this go down. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Just a classic pile driver there. OG Brad Vickers getting spiked on the top of his head, and now Danny is setting up the table. Uh-oh. How do you revert your NVIDIA graphics back? I don't know the specifics on that. Maybe Coke Soda Can in my chat. He's usually the one that just throws me a link, and then I just revert back. But maybe he can help you out there. Uh-oh. 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 Well, Danny had Brad Vickers set up on the table, but he was able to back elbow him out of that position. Look at this. We've got the Stars Alpha Team helicopter spin, and Danny is being taken to the forest zone outside of Raccoon City on that one. Stunned, dazed, and confuses Danny. Oh, and Danny gets crunched through a table. And there you go, OG Brad Vickers, your victor, your Vickers, if you will, here tonight. OG Brad Vickers picking up the win in our impromptu main event. Thank you for the raid.